Hello, I'm Steve Stafford. Thank you for joining me for this installment of All Business is Personal. In this video, I will be talking about the importance of proactive planning for employees and human capital. Although many business owners acknowledge that employees are their greatest asset, as employers, they also know that California is a hotbed for employment litigation. So they must stay proactive and try to avoid any wage and hour claims and Private Attorney General Act or PAGA actions. The reality is that there's nothing you can do to prevent the filing of a frivolous lawsuit, but there are steps to take to reduce the company's liability. I'll begin by highlighting some protective measures and then identify some of the positive measures that focus on recruiting and retaining talented employees. So, what are some protective measures that business owners should take? First, employers should have their employment handbook, pay practices, and all documents that are given to employees when they are hired, during employment, and at termination, reviewed at least annually and preferably by an employment attorney. There have been a lot of changes to California-specific and federal employment and labor laws during the past couple of years, so it's important that the company's documents are current. Second, employers need to implement accurate and easy-to-use timekeeping and payroll reporting systems. They need to be able to track start and stop times for hourly non-exempt employees, and they also need to provide compliant meal periods and rest breaks. Third, business owners in California need to evaluate if they have any employees that are misclassified as independent contractors. If so, they need to understand that in addition to possibly being liable for unpaid wages, unpaid overtime, and unpaid meal and rest breaks, they can also be liable for penalties which were increased as of January 1, 2024. If they have workers that are properly classified as independent contractors, they should have written independent contractor agreements signed by both parties. Fourth, talk to your insurance broker to determine whether an employment practices liability insurance, or EPLI policy, is a cost-effective option for you. Let's shift gears and talk about the importance of recruiting and retaining good people. After all, maximizing employee retention is one of the best ways to make sure the company thrives. Is the company planning to hire employees? If so, should a recruiting firm or other HR consultant be engaged? Does the company require new employees to sign a confidentiality and proprietary rights agreement? Does the company have or need to hire an experienced HR professional? Are benefit plans and compensation plans competitive for the current employee base? Does the company provide training to its employees? If so, has the company determined whether state funding is available to offset the costs of employee training and/or on-the-job learning? Does the company have any key employees who need incentives? For example, a phantom stock plan. In conclusion, when it comes to employees and human capital, business owners should heed Benjamin Franklin's advice that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Thanks for watching. I hope you join me for our next installment, which will focus on business contracts and licenses.